the atmosphere, and how is it different this week leading up to the first traffic of the season?
Well, you can hear it. Still very positive and energetic, even though it is warm. So, we'll manage training and cut duration in order to keep them physically fit for this weekend. But the atmosphere is around here, I would say in general, positive. But not much different from other weeks. Focused, but still positive.
Not just because of the crosstown rivalry, but also because of the meanings around it for you personally, being the first rivalry that you'll be in front of LAFC, and then being number one in the West, undefeated. All of these elements, do they just mean something more to the rivalry?
Those are more topics and factors for others to speak about. For us, it is a game we really want to win and to perform well in, and we take very seriously. But the preparation remains very similar to other weeks.
And lastly, for me, in terms of individualities, and they have a healthy Chicharito that scored 4 goals in 5 games. You guys have a healthy Bella as well that scored 4 goals in 5 games. Just having both of them for this game, what does it mean?
Well, maybe more to the fans and the media than it does for either coach. They're obviously both great players, and they both have amazing qualities, each different in their own right. And hopefully both perform at a very high level. But Carlos a little more than Chicharito, of course. That would be my wish. But there are also 20 other players in the field with a lot of quality. And that is where the game will be decided, and probably not with just 2.
Steve, you've taken part in a lot of other derbies, big derbies. Can you tell how this fits with those? And the idea is 3 points. You got 3 points last week. It's 3 points, but it's bigger than that, right? And why is it bigger than that?
It's a loaded question.
Sorry.
Yes, in the end of the day, it is not bigger than 3 points, because that's all, as far as I know, the league is handing out at the end of the game, or 1 or none. So that is the objective of every game in this league, is to win and to gain points. But yeah, of course, this game means more to fans and to us. It's a balance of managing the pressure that some would say is fake, if you will, or built up, and then also being focused on the raw tactics of each game that are out there. So this is where our message is to the players this week is managing both. There are X's and O's to this weekend. Is an opponent on the field who does things in a certain way. We do things in a certain way, and we discuss how that matches up and where we see chances to be successful. So there's that, but it's also then managing the emotional side of the game. And in my experiences in the past, it is being able to speak about both at the right times during the week, and that's what we'll do.
You have your games with Vancouver and Kansas City, and again, those are all 3-point games. And again, having had derbies in your playing career, is it kind of cool to have these a game that you circle on the calendar that you get up for, that during a long season, it's a little bit more important this week?
It's great. It's awesome for the league. It's awesome for us. Should be an amazing game. I'm assuming a lot of fans will come as well. If it's not sold out, I'm really looking forward to any event, any football event in the United States that has a engaged crowd, sold out crowd, with a lot of quality on the field. Then we must be doing things right in this country, which makes me very happy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Seth. Hello, Steve. Just with you being your first season, technically as the head coach, and several new players that will be playing in this game for the first time. What is the old group, the old guard of players kind of passed on to you about expectations for this game, or how to prepare for it, or certain memories that why it's so important to them and the fan base?
I think past experiences are invaluable, are very valuable in life in general, and obviously in our sport and our job. So it is for this game as well. And those who have been involved in these games in the past have passed on those experiences, what has happened, what plays out during those 90 minutes before the game and post game as well, and also what worked and what didn't work. So we're absolutely using those past experiences to put ourselves in a better position this Saturday. Having players who haven't been a part of it in the past can be good, can also hurt you. So I'm try to approach things like this in a transparent way, and we will speak about all of this. And players will be informed, will be aware, and they will do everything in their power to make LAFC successful Saturday.
And just a quick follow-up, Steve, about marking Chicharito, and forgive me if this was asked already, I jumped on a little bit late. Very unique skill set and a very unique forward. When you look at him, what comes to mind? Is there a player that he reminds you of, and about how, as a team, to make sure that you can quell him on Saturday?
Most goals inside the box are scored with one touch. He has made a career out of one-touch finishing and excellent running inside the box. That's a lot of what he does, and he's very good at it. We are aware of this, but as I said before, he is one of 11 players we have to worry about on Saturday. We are aware of his skill set. Seems to be in good form as well, but we have a good team as well.
Thanks, Steve. Good luck Saturday.
Thank you.
Thank you, Seth. Hello, Steve. Good afternoon. Thank you for your time. When we speak about the Galaxy, there is a big focus on Chicharito because we already know what he's capable of. But what other strengths and characteristics do you see in your next opponent on Saturday?
Well, it's a team this year that has been very good on the counter. With space in front of them, they know exactly what to do, and they have a very clear plan, and are executing it well. So that is something we are certainly aware of and have discussed. We are also they are very good at building up and combining. So liking to spread the field out and making the field large or bigger for us to defend. So it's those moments in the games we're aware of, and that things that Galaxy have done well, and I would consider more of their positive traits. But in any tactical approach to the game, there are weaknesses, and they have those too.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steve. How's it going?
Good.
Steve, obviously so much is made out of the spectacle of the game and the past. You kind of already alluded to it, but I want to know for you, is there any added incentive that LAFC has not been able to win in that stadium, and perhaps you could be the one to get that first win, knowing how important it is to the fans and everybody involved?
For me personally, no, I'm not important. My feelings are not important. Anything attached to me is not important, nor do I look or read at that. This is important for the club to be successful, so it's an opportunity. I see this as a great opportunity and see the positive in that. And I think that's what we should focus on. And focus on the feeling of winning a game there, and then how you will feel after that those are emotions and pictures I would like my players to have in their heads.
Hey, Steve, is there any update on Franco Escobar's availability for Saturday?
Yes, there is. He will be available.